Okay, we should be streaming in just a moment.
Yay.
Well, looky there. I have seen two flashing lights. The microphone is positioned. We have adult beverages, and it's Saturday night. What does that mean, kids?
It must be train game time.
It's time for
Rails.
Saturday Night Rails. That's correct. Oh, this is going to be glorious. So, I am here, Scotches Megner, your host, the idiot with a microphone. And today, I'll just jump right into it. We're going to have some Saturday Night Rails using the Rail Game Fans EB Pronto platform. There's a couple different ways we can go about this. You know, I could sit here on camera 1, as always, or I could go on camera 2, where we stay classy. And you can kind of see the things behind me. But tonight, for the most part, I think we're just going to keep talking and go without cameras whenever necessary. That way we can see the full board. It's just a good full board map. We can see a lot of cool things. Way down here in the corner, way down, way low, you can see everyone's train and everything. So you know, my opponents will have a bit of advantage. They'll be able to see exactly how much money I have at any time. But
I have to focus that up a lot more.
Yeah. All right, so Michael, you are player 1.
I am player 1. Oh wow, thank goodness.
So for people who may not, this may be their first Saturday Night Rails game. What are we doing? Rules guy.
I thought you were the rules master, but
No, I'm the game master.
Rules guy.
The whole attempt is to build a rail network that will connect. In this case, is it 6 out of the 7 cities instead of 5 out of the 6?
What does it say here? Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
1, 2,
To connect
3,
the
4,
major
5,
cities
6, 7,
that are
yeah.
the large circles on the map, and to have 250 currency.
$1 million.
Of whatever it is for the rail game. Millions of dollars usually, though it's millions of yen, millions of whatever. To do that, you are given cards that allow you to pick up the material in one location and drop it off in another location. So, for example, one of my cards is bagels to Staten Island. And I can look and see Flatbush has bagels on the map. And if I were to start in Flatbush and drop it off in Staten Island, that is exactly what I would do. And I would then get the currency, 22 dollars, millions of dollars, that would be. And you use that money to continue to build out your network until you achieve those goals of all of the major cities that you need and the money that you need.
Wonderful. Let's do that. That sounds like fun.
It does.
Now, I have played this map a lot, let me tell you, and this is one of those things I did to test my pattern recognition and quick thinking, because it's a small, very contained map, and when you're playing with 3 players, a lot of the good loads come from small cities, and small cities are the... I'm going to zoom in here. Small cities like Coney Island and Bay Ridge here, only 2 players can build into them. Medium cities like Flatbush, where we want to get bagels, it's the only place on the map that has bagels, 3 players can build into them. But you note here that it's 2 miles away from Brooklyn. So the easy ways to get into Flatbush are going to go away really fast. In fact, since Michael builds first, he's probably going to take the best route to Flatbush. So let's see what he does. In fact, he may well take the best route to Staten Island, too. Because he has 2 good loads for New Jersey. That, yeah. Wow, you went down.
Well, that's 20 up. I thought it would take more. Hold on here.
Yeah.
I guess I have to build 2 there. I cannot build beyond that, can I? Because if I go up, I have to go across 2 of those, don't I?
Sure.
So
it's all about time and distance. Time and distance make all the difference.
If I go down below.
Yeah. Oh, now your track kills me.
I
promised I wouldn't say anything. So I'm not saying anything at all about Michael's choice of track and destination.
My problem is either way, I end up at the same location. Just
You do.
one with $2 more.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm going to
You
do.
start with 50, so keep that in mind. Okay. It's my turn to build. Unlike Michael, who has loads for both Newark and Staten Island that come from the same fucking place, I have to build a little harder. I have to build north with my cards. And my cards are such that I need to take hot dogs to Parkchester, and to Jamaica. And then think about taking flowers the other direction. So, hot dogs come from Coney Island. They're the only place hot dogs come from, and this is the essential track right here. This is the only track you can build to Coney Island that doesn't cross a river or cross a seapost marker. Yeah, that's what I want right there. I want that.
Alrighty. It is my turn.
So the reason I didn't go directly into Flatbush is because Michael took the straight route there. So no matter when I want to go to Flatbush, I'm going to have to lose a point of movement. So I'm going to choose what that point of movement is for the kids at home.
That makes sense. So I have some interesting track here, or since I have our Rockaway for beaches up to Manhasset.
Yeah. Oh, that's good track. No, that's straight up.
I also want to get into Middle Village and Elmhurst.
Yeah.
Because I ice cream in Bronx. So I'm going to do the Far Rockaway, the beach run, and
so you
finish
see
funding the bill.
Okay. Yeah, now you saw.
You don't like that one?
Oh. Again, this is just armchair rails guy.
Actually.
So you've got Flowers to the Bronx and Ice Cream to Elmhurst, which is the exact same track.
Yep. So you think I should do that first?
I think you should build down from the Bronx through Elmhurst into the Middle Village.
Alright.
And the best track goes right next to Yankee Stadium, too, so, you know.
Yeah.
I have 2 loads for Staten Island, so it's no-brainer. Even if it doesn't give me that pizza to Newark.
Hey, come on. The interface is just driving me nuts. All right.
Can I make a difference? Another suggestion to you before you hit OK?
I'm not going to hit OK yet.
So back up your track.
How far?
Keep going. One more.
Really?
Yeah, since you're hitting a marsh either way, there's no need to build over this river, too. To build that twice, in and out. So if you went here, and then here, and then here.
I can't do that again with the...
So
where?
All right, so...
Yeah, you'd have to go on the other side of Yankee Stadium in order to not hit the inlet twice.
Right, but
no matter what. So.
You're going to hit 3 times if you build through to this marsh and then out again across the Narrows. And so if you build to this milepost here...
Yeah.
And then to this milepost. And then down over here. It'll save you a little money.
Oh, okay.
And movement.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, that won't work. It doesn't save me any.
Well,
actually. It's exactly the same.
All right, it looks like you have to... The way this river is going, it's
Let me show you.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Huh. Well, maybe it's just the aesthetics in me, because to build the Yankee Stadium, you're... Yeah.
That's a good point.
Oh, no.
It looks cooler this way.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm going to go ahead and do that for future planning.
Sweetness.
All right.
And that's a switchback
and then I
start.
get to
So,
do.
yeah.
You get to build again. If it is a, oh no, yeah.
Yep. So that gets me in there. I have another marsh.
Yeah, it's
I
crazy
have
that this
never-
one little marsh pops down in there, but what can you do?
I have never been to New York.
Well, I went as a child. I got to go to Coney Island, in fact. And back when Times Square was just as nasty as you think Times Square was in the 80s, I was in Times Square.
Yep.
70s and 80s, Times Square was considered a bad place.
I don't have
right.
positive memories.
I am done.
Okay, so I am going to build into Jamaica. Boom, just like that. So that's one of my loads.
Oh, Mom!
That's hot dogs to Jamaica. Hot dogs to Parchester is next.
You got hot dogs. But you're not delivering mustard. That's a problem.
Well, the best mustard is Cleveland Stadium mustard. And you can't get that.
Oh, Tiger
Coney
Stadium
Island.
mustard is... I'd say Tiger Stadium mustard is up there.
You would say that, but you would be wrong. Okay. So, well, keep an eye on what I'm doing here. Hot dogs. Hot dogs. Hot dogs.
Armor hot dogs?
What kind of kids like armor hot dogs?
All part.
Fat kids, skinny kids.
Kids who climb on rocks?
Short kids.
Even
Tall
kids with
kids.
chicken pox.
Oh. All right,
And we
so
are showing our age.
that's the dog kids love to bite. Okay. I have built out of 2 major cities. I have now connected to 3 major cities. I am leaving this Staten Island load out in the wind because there's an equally good load of Long Island fuel to Long Island that I may want to take.
Yeah.
So, giving time and money.
Cool.
And I've got $12 left.
Okay, I'm into Staten Island. Where do I get imports from?
Imports you get from Bay Ridge.
All right, then I know what I'm doing with that last.
You should
Going
screw
to
everyone and
Bay
go
Ridge.
from the elbow.
And then I'm going up into Wall Street.
Wow. No one likes the ferry.
No.
It's awfully expensive. Yeah, I'm there. I'm grabbing a bagel and I'm grabbing goods because I need both bagels and goods.
Okay, I have to admit to some foolishness. When I first started practice playing with this map, I saw the symbol and I'm going, oh, donuts.
Oh dear.
I know. I feel
Hey, I'm not a New Yorker. It doesn't matter to
very
me.
foolish.
You note that last jog there cost $12 million,
Yep.
and it's crazy, but that's what it is. But that gives me that next city. So
Okay, I am starting in Middle Village. I'm gonna have me some flowers. And I'm gonna carry pizza because you never know. They might want pizza in the Bronx.
You know, if I were to be given flowers and pizza, I would not mind.
all the way from New York, you betcha.
Because New York pizza has stuff all the way out to the edge.
And it's made with that special water.
Well,
So are the hot dogs.
They are. In fact, New York hot dog water, let me tell you, it may seem like a horrible thing you should never put in your mouth, and you shouldn't. But it imparts a specific flavor to the dog.
all right. And I'm
Shades of cut me on throat dibbler, huh?
That's right. On a stick.
on a stick.
On a stick.
And I am done with mine.
I delivered my bagels. I delivered my goods. Okay. Wow. imports everywhere. Where do I get labor?
You get labor
Where
from
do I
Newark,
Um,
which is why I thought you were going there in the
Ellis
first
Island
place.
and Newark.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ow. I got labor everywhere to deliver. I didn't have that before.
Yeah,
okay,
but look at those loads though, right? So labor to Elizabeth, forget about that. You might as well take garbage to Fresh Kills. Because
I'm taking imports. I'm taking the imports to Wall Street. That's where that's going. That's what started at.
Yeah, if you look at your
I
loads,
also
Michael,
have labor. Pardon?
You got 2 loads of garbage to Fresh Kills. Yeah,
I do, but
I'm not telling you how to run your train.
I'm aware that
pointing out.
Yeah. Oh, it's at Brooklyn. No, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
That trash is from Brooklyn. Then yeah, that makes sense now. I think
You can also get it from the Bronx.
You can.
But that's a long way.
And Queens.
And Queens. Because all boroughs produce trash. They just don't talk about it.
And then 3 of the boroughs produce commuters too, right? It's one of those loads you can always do.
problem with going to Fresh Kills is you gotta do kind of a roundabout thing there if you want to avoid everything. And how much have I got left then? Can I still build into Wall Street? No, not yet. Tell you what, I'll leave it there and I'll build into Wall Street next time.
Just keep in mind you've got 2 loads for Fresh Kills.
Yes, I do.
So you're thinking labor to Wall Street later on?
Maybe.
Because both of your loads to Wall Street are also Fresh Kills loads.
Loads Fresh Kills, right. But I'm also thinking I got to go to Manhattan and...
Eventually. Hot dogs to Jamaica, Queens. 18 million. Boom. And...
Nice.
Look at that. My Flowers to Staten Island has been upgraded with movies to Perth Amboy. And that doesn't suck. So I'll take some commuters just because. And now we should think seriously about Staten Island.
All right, so I am going to deliver my flowers to the Bronx and pick up some ice cream that I can drop off. Okay. And
Pardon me. New microphone picks up everything.
Yep.
For those that don't know what I'm talking about,
my build
camera 2
in the
here
Far Rockaway.
shows off my condenser mic if I pull it down into frame. Oh, I can't because I have abrogated that. Let's unlock that so camera 2 shows more of what's important. There we go. So I've got this wonderful condenser mic. If you are only a Saturday Night Rails fan, it is on a great boom arm, and it massively improves my microphone skills. So that's what I'm talking about when I say I've got the big microphone. It's it's far too much microphone for an idiot like me.
I've been debating about recording some things live with a bunch of people, so I was debating about like a small omnidirectional mic
instead of a condenser. Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh my goodness. That sucks. I just realized that my beach load was also my
Rockaway load, or
no, my flower load.
Well, you still got beaches in Manhattan.
That's true. It just wasn't quite what I was planning on doing. All right, let's see if I can get into Manhattan.
Well, after you deliver your ice cream, you certainly will be able to.
Yeah. Yeah, can't do that. But I can do that. And I am done.
Oh man, that's so expensive, but it's just as expensive as the ferry.
Wow, why did you do that?
Why wouldn't I do that?
No, you did that little elbow.
No, I went straight.
Well, it didn't. It took a crazy turn. There you go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right.
And then one down.
I don't think I want the ferry.
Talk about Manhattan.
Yeah, one up, not down. Um,
Unless you're going downtown to Manhattan.
go downtown. World lights are bright.
Everyone's waiting for you. Downtown.
It's up to you, Newark, New Jersey. I've often thought about making that a song. It's up to you, Newark, New Jersey.
All right, I'm going to deliver my ice cream to Elmhurst.
That's where Frank was from. Frank was from New Jersey.
Oh, and look at that. I got movies to Queen.
It worked out okay.
Yeah, it did.
You got a couple of those to Queens.
Yeah, but I don't want to run all the way down to Elizabeth.
Or
For
over to
chemicals.
Meadowlands.
But football. Where do I get football?
The Meadowlands.
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 That does not suck.
Football costs $35, no matter how you want to build to it. So
Yep.
stock up.
Yeah, I need stock.
Could be worse. You could have to build a Patterson.
You know, I've seen a couple of interesting Patterson builds that go across the top. So you build up from the Bronx to Yonkers and then straight over to Patterson, and that's your trip.
I guess if you're delivering over to the Bronx, you know,
Right.
or that area.
How much does an upgrade cost? Oh, it's 20 for this mount.
Yeah.
Ouch. I suppose I could start building out towards Middlelands. Oh, I can't make that build. All right.
Into Brooklyn, where we load up on trash. Yay. I'm dirtying my train up big time.
You just hook up the cars. You drop them back off again later.
Well, you know what I'm going to do? I don't know where I'm going after. Nah, I'll wait, because I don't know where I'm going after
You'll have
this.
2 fresh cards, man. I mean, that's...
Exactly. I was going to upgrade, but I'm going to...
All right,
Wait,
I'm delivering hot dogs, a Chester. Tourist Yankee Stadium, of course I've got Tourist Yankee Stadium. I don't want that. Pizza to JFK. Pizza to JFK is a quick load, and beaches to Elizabeth. Now, that's really interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because I am going over to New Jersey. Was planning on going to Perth Amboy with movies, but I can take beaches to Elizabeth just as easy. Import to pizza to JFK. I don't like a single one of those loads. I like my original plan. I like my original plan better.
All right.
So let's yeah, we're running on nothing, but let's build over here. Oh, 17 million. Pricey. And I've got 10 more. Okay, that's what I want to do.
Can't quite swing the last one.
Well, I can. It's just not building that, right? And we want to make sure we
Right.
can build one load at a time.
Yeah, so it occurred to me I should have picked up my movies in Astoria.
You got to build
So
that
I'm going
first.
to do that. I got just enough money to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm one away from my payout. Maybe I should have upgraded.
Middle Village, I'm picking up flowers and pizza.
That's kind of the date night, isn't it? Flowers and pizza.
Flowers and
where everything
pizza.
goes.
So I could take flowers to JFK for 12, and that's done next term, but it'll take me 1, 2, 3, 6 to get in there. It's a sucker bet. Or I could build into Astoria for 3. And then continue my build out here. Which is I think what we're going to do. Alright, we're going to be running pretty tight on that. You got those bagels for Bloomfield too. Oh, it's all these good loads. Good loads. But we're heading to Staten Island. On clean, efficient track.
And I'm picking up movies.
Hooray! Me too.
Maybe I'll get lucky and somebody will want pizza in Queens.
Pizza, movies, flowers.
Or
Well, Brooklyn wants it.
I'm
I know.
delivering trash.
Yeah.
yeah,
I
well,
am Oscar the Grouch delivering trash.
somebody's got to do it.
Hold on. Yeah, the first time that came up where I had the exact same load and it said, which card are you delivering it from?
Yep.
There's nothing I can get at Fresh Kills, so never mind that. Hot dogs to Newark. Oh, Lord.
That'd be a great card to have. If I was me.
Goods to the Bronx. Yankee Stadium. Flags.
That'd be fans. That's a
Fans.
pennant.
It's hard to read. It's so small there. Fans, and it shows a little pennant. Fans. Suppose I could grab fans on my way out, but man, it's a long way to. That's kind of a sucker bet. I don't mind the hedge funds and building into Queens. It gives me a reason to build into Queens. I could build into hot dogs for Newark too. And I got imports to the Newark airport. I think, yeah, that's the way to go. Hot dogs and imports over to Newark. Okay. So. Oh, that's Elizabeth. How much does it cost to build into the swamp?
The marsh? It's
Marsh.
3, I think.
Yes.
3, 4.
Okay.
It's basically an extended ocean inlet.
Right.
Coward.
Yes. Yes, I am a coward. I'm a coward.
It's only money. Alright, I am putting movies on here and dumping pizza. And then actually, what do I care? Undo move. There's movies. Staten Island. Auto move.
All right. I am in Queens. I am delivering those movies.
No pizza. Oh man, where's that when I needed it? Gosh darn it.
What?
You got movies to Rahway,
Yeah,
where
I
I'm
know.
about to build.
Yeah,
But you got another football
I'm a
load.
long way out from there.
Yeah, look at that football
But I
load,
got
though.
football to Long Island.
Oh, it's glorious.
Yeah.
You got football to Queens and football to Long Island. You got
Yeah,
double
but
football.
no, football to Queens is the Manhattan beaches. So,
Oh,
no. Although I suppose I could turn that around and
No,
do
no, no.
2 footballs.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that when you could pay for the
Yeah.
football
I could pay for my
Right.
bill.
with the
if you're already on that route, don't worry
Yeah.
about it. But if you weren't, that is really awesome.
Let's see, how much does this cost? I can't do that yet. So I think I will do the Long Island build first. Because that's only 3. And then maybe. There we go.
Okay, let's take you there. We'll grab imports. We'll head over to where we get hot dogs. We are going to go ahead and make the woo-woo sound.
woo woo. I do like auto move.
Yeah.
It does speed up the game considerably.
And I'm grabbing my beaches and heading to Manhattan.
You're
And
gonna make
I
a
am on
Manhattan?
auto.
Make me one.
No. I don't like Manhattans. They're kind of sweet and icky.
Give me a hot dog. Imports and hot dogs. Oh, just we need. Well, no, we'll go there.
All right, I am delivering flowers to Staten Island for 28 million.
Nice.
I have picked up pizza to Yonkers, textiles to Elizabeth, goods to Harlem. Those are good loads, but I don't need any of those just yet, so I'm going to take commuters and continue on my track. Now, officially armed with 28 million, I build in Perth Amboy, where in 2 turns I will get more. Now, my next load, though, gets tricky. Pizza to Yonkers. Pizza to Yonkers I have built. So what do I care? Yeah. Screw you, textiles. And we'll take tours to Yankee Stadium as we go. No, we won't do that. We'll take something else.
It's a lot of repeated loads on
Yep.
this particular map.
Yeah.
It's to make sure that you've got you're never screwed. You're never stuck, right?
That's one thing I like about this one.
Yeah.
Well, my problem is this one that I have is all up Bronx, Yankee Stadium, Manhattan. So my top
Oh,
card is
you
like
bad person!
You guys in Jersey are screwed.
Nah, it's not that long.
All right.
It's gonna take me 2 turns to deliver that load anyway, so
Oh, look at that. Commuters to Manhattan.
that's easy peasy.
Yeah, it is, but I'm not going that way right now. I keep hauling my pizza, and I'll run out to the end of my line.
I mean, you aren't in that area yet, anyways. So,
Nope. All right.
but I'm heading that direction, unfortunately.
All right. 13. That gets me my football. I can do my commuters. So I could start building down towards Elizabeth.
Are you ready for some football?
Yeah.
A Monday night party, even. Boom, hitting Jersey City. Good stuff.
Not right now. I don't have anything to Jersey City.
No.
All right.
Oh, okay. It's not showing me that I can't move there. So, yay.
The event is gone. All right. And I turned too late, but I'm upgrading my engine to a fast freight.
Nice. Woo!
Choo choo.
I'm grabbing my football. And I am heading back. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 11. Ooh, can't do that. Never mind.
And I am here, and I am going to deliver my imports to the airport. I'm going to grab tourists just to be safe. I go up to Newark, and I am delivering my hot dogs in Newark for 31.
Hot dogs!
And I'm going to grab some fans because that's what happens. Pizza to LaGuardia. I just got to the Newark airport.
Okay. It's LaGuardia.
Well, I got the tourists. I can take the tourists to the Bronx on the way back. I guess.
Man,
Where's Shea Stadium?
you're writing checks
Right
on
next
track
to
you don't have.
LaGuardia.
I'm next to Newark, not LaGuardia.
Yeah.
Where's Shea Stadium?
By
Shea Stadium
Queens.
is got green
Due
track
west
running
of
through it.
Queens.
Only a Tigers fan doesn't know where Shea Stadium is.
I'm gonna have to look this over a bit. Yeah, let's take those. I'm gonna move 3 more. Okay, I thought I missed those 3 moves. I thought I told it to wait and let me move 3 more. I'll let other people go while I debate this. What's best? So, boom.
I'm going to move 2 into Perth Amboy. I am delivering movies for 41.
Yay.
All right. Now, get another load for Yankee Stadium. What the hell is it? What's up with this stuff? No one wants to go to Yankee Stadium. They're making a compelling case for building into Elizabeth. But I don't like that case. So I'm going to take labor and labor. Neither of which I have a load for. And then I'm going to build into Elmhurst and Yonkers.
Yeah.
Is it really that expensive? Nope. It works out better in the long run. Okay.
All right. I am going to put myself on auto.
Auto run.
Auto run.
Okay, I gotta
Auto
build
run.
that way anyway, so
Auto
I'm gonna
run.
ditch the fans. I'm gonna grab the labor. I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna start building over. All right, I'm gonna do that. What are those blue spots? Does that mean I can't move into Shea Stadium across those blue bits?
It's
one way to
water.
find
You
out.
build across it.
Yeah, it looks like you can get there just fine.
You just build across it. It costs you a fortune.
Yeah, right.
Wow, you know you could go up through the. Oh, you can't go up to Middle Village. Yeah, we
No.
blocked you out there. We blocked you out of
Yeah,
that
you
whole
blocked-
part of that.
Yes, you have. So
Michael, you're doing all that, but you got to go to Queens eventually.
I know. That's the whole point.
So why not go to Queens?
That's what I'm debating is the best way to do this. Probably here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
There you
that's
go.
the whole idea.
I am going to upgrade my train again.
Woo woo! Okay. Michael?
Hold on, I'm looking here. Boom. I'm going to deliver tourists. No, that's the. What am I thinking? That was the Bronx. My brain. None of those are good. All those suck. So I guess I will set that for Shay. Yeah.
Okay, I am driving hard for Elmhurst. I'm building track down at JFK. Why am I building that track? That's ugly track. That is pretty track. Especially since Long Island.
Yay! All right, I am in Long Island. I can deliver football. And I can pick up commuters to Manhattan. Probably good.
Yeah, how do you deliver football and baseball? I can understand delivering fans to the stadiums. But
You can even deliver
delivering
hot dogs
football-
to the stadiums.
And I am finally going to upgrade. Because I have time before I need to do my build.
All right, popping in Elmhurst, picking up fuel. Popping in the Middle Village, trading pizza for labor. Okay, and we're gonna run our train to JFK.
Nice. And still running towards Manhattan. And I'm going to finish my build into Elizabeth.
Oof.
Yeah, because I don't want to do a second.
No, I'm with
build.
you. I'm with you. It's just
I know.
you could have gone over
Right.
just south of Jersey City.
Yeah, well, I could build
Okay.
into Jersey City at any time.
I'm delivering labor to Shea Stadium, where I like to think they're getting ready for a Beatles concert. Where's that? You, no good. No good. No good. I know what I'm doing next turn.
All right, Herb. Well, Phineas, actually. One of the best things about having kids was we got introduced to Phineas and Ferb. That was so cool. Worth watching.
Michael, are you building?
I thought I hit okay for that. I am not building. I am debating about upgrading. Thank you. Sorry.
No,
I
it's
thought
all
it
right.
would okay
I'm delivering
twice.
pizza to JFK for 10. Oh,
Uh,
TNX Beaches. Huh.
T-neck.
Gosh. Well, we'll pick
I
up
have
some
a
tourists.
straight run out to T-neck.
Yeah, I know. It's Trixie.
Not, that would have been a good card for me. Oh well.
Yeah, well, it's...
Because I'm already built to beaches.
Right. I mean, this
And I'm
might be a
built
dead
out
card
past
for
the
a while.
marsh.
I gotta see how this plays out with my northern load. Because I just dumped all of my Jersey.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm done.
I'm already built. Oh yeah. Did you see the gift that I got on my last card?
Oh, I saw it.
Yeah.
I saw it.
That's pretty sweet.
You gotta run your train like nobody's business, but chemicals.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm a chemist. That should come in handy.
If only your train was larger.
What did I do? I'm an idiot.
I don't know. You got nothing going on
I'm
over there.
blue. I know. Now I gotta run back to Manhattan. I'm stupid.
Can you undo? Oh, derailment.
No,
Am I derailed?
It's too late.
Did I
Yep.
derail?
I'm derailed.
Son
I'm
of
derailed.
beach.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, so is Scott.
I am derailed.
Oh, that worked out for me because I screwed up.
I'm gonna
Okay,
lose
it's-
tourists because that's what they're for.
That
Yep.
is right.
Okay, there we go. I was about to say, I'm not getting any of my loads. Where are the new loads I was hoping for? There we go. That is much better. I'm much happier with this.
I'm glad you're
There we
happy.
go.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
Now we get storms?
Gale.
Well, you know what? The gale means nothing to me because I lost a turn anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing with me.
All right.
Oh.
What did I get?
Actually, I picked a good time to not have a load or anything.
Staten Island. Baseball. I don't know. We'll see.
It's fine green track going to Staten
It
Island.
is fine green
Of course,
track,
you're
but
right there too. Just a quick jag south and you're in.
Yep. I have time to contemplate. All right.
Move up to 12 mile post. I would love to move up to 12 mile post. Why don't I go 10 to the Bronx where I will deliver fuel for 15. Now what have I got? I've got Arts to Brooklyn. Arts Brooklyn, Labor to Staten Island, Manhattan Flowers. I'll take some ice cream and some ice cream. That's how I feel about that. And we'll continue our run to Yonkers. I will also contemplate my next move.
All right. I am 2 outside of Elizabeth to pick up chemicals, and in anticipation of that, I should upgrade to a super freight.
A super freight train.
Super freighty.
All right, I'm grabbing commuters and trash, and I'm putting them on the same train. Okay, I want you to realize.
That sounds like a total New York.
Great, I am. I'm putting commuters and trash on the same train,
Why
where they
not?
belong.
That's how most people feel about other commuters.
And, you know, I got to be safe. I'm going to upgrade to the super freight as well.
Everybody else is doing it. In Yonkers, I deliver pizza for 20 million. Look at that. Fans of Shea. Far Rockaway Fuel. Oh, look at that. Teaneck Beaches just got that much more affordable.
Yep.
Fans of Shea. I'm into Shea.
No way back I could do that. Yeah, that third one is no good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, look at that. Paula's Track is affordable.
I've been looking at, People's Track into Astoria or Elmhurst, thinking maybe.
Well, you could build into Elm or into Astoria, but not Elmhurst.
Yeah.
And it's way more cost effective to take red or green line.
Well, if I only do it the once.
Yep.
All right. I know what I'm doing.
I am picking up 2 loads of
Apparently I'm not building.
chemicals in Elizabeth. Gonna go back. Head back.
I have a nice load for chemicals, but I also have another load that's on the way to chemicals, and it's like the time difference probably isn't quite worth it.
I must build into Yankee Stadium because you gents are both built into Shea.
Sorry. If it makes you
That's
feel
all right.
better, I'm also going to build into Yankee Stadium.
Okay.
Yankees suck, so
Okay, I'm done.
Anybody that grew up with the Tigers loves to hate the Yankees. So
Try being a Padre fan, losing your best player to the Yankees, and having to root for the frickin' Yankees. You gonna build?
Yeah,
oh
Michael?
Lord, I went and I'm debating about whether I need to build. You know what I'm going to do?
I don't.
What
I'm
are you
going to
gonna
go and build from Queens up. I don't like that. I was going to go over and make it like kind of a pseudo straight line from Queens over to Long Island, and I believe that is all the major cities I need connected. That should be 6.
All right, pop into Elmhurst. Pick up fuel for commuters.
They don't need. Are you going to set them on fire?
Maybe. And now I gotta do some math. So it costs $24 to get to Teaneck, New Jersey, to build straight over from Yonkers. That is a decent build.
Yeah.
It costs.
It went away.
$40 to get to Teaneck through Harlem.
Mm-hmm.
That is a not decent build.
Yeah.
I'm building as such. Actually, hold on. Let me. Let's do that. Is that what I want to do? I want to do the other one. No, I want to do those.
Oh, crap.
Bro.
I went too far. I hit the wrong spot.
I shouldn't be the only one.
I was supposed to go to Bay Ridge, and I hit the spot down below, so I didn't go to Bay Ridge.
This is the kind of problem that would be solved by just building through cities in the first place.
There we go. And now I'm built into Staten Island. Which gets me all my... No, I need one more. Either Newark or Brooklyn.
No.
And Newark's looking cheaper.
Turn. Undo move. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm going to waste a turn just sitting here because I was trying to get into Bay Ridge.
Oh, you're not sitting there. You gotta go to Staten Island, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll pick up some more commuters. And then I will go back there. I can't believe was that stupid. Well, if I'm going back this way, I'll do what I was going to do in the other direction. And as painful as it is, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Or also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, Lord. Whether to give you that money or... I'm not building it atop existing track.
It thinks you are.
Yeah. It's 7 and 3 of them go to you versus 9. I'm just going to build that. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Done.
11 takes me right there.
Nice.
I do not want to move farther. Next turn, we'll have a different conversation.
Alrighty then.
So, let's look at my load after this. So, I'm taking fuel to Far Rockaway. I am taking...
Oh, this.
taking beaches to Teaneck. And then I got some ugly loads after that. So I may end up using your track twice, Paula. We'll see what happens.
Alrighty.
Well,
I am going to deliver.
Isn't there blue track you could
chemicals.
use?
No, blue
Ooh.
track was nowhere near my loads.
Ow.
Right. Ah.
Well, guess what I'm not doing next turn?
And protests. Assholes. Alright. Please tell me that I got a load with... No, Van Hassett. Oh, Rahway pizza!
I tell you what, Paula, I'm
Gotta
about to
think
build in a
about
Rahway.
that.
If it makes you feel any better.
Yeah, there is line out the Rahway.
I'm gonna build in there, so
There's not line out to Rahway yet.
I can't do anything else with my money next turn.
Okay. Alright, there's my baseball. What? Oh, damn labor strike.
Kitty.
Alright, I'm done moving. And I might as well go ahead and finish my building into Newark and get my cities all connected.
Fine.
Yeah, but were you planning on building it in a row?
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
That's how I'm getting to Newark. Since I don't think I'm going to Manhattan this game.
All right.
Or if I am, I'll go up to Wall Street.
Okay, I'm going to be back in a moment.
Are you on auto?
I can't. Well, hold on.
Yeah,
I guess
you
I'll wait
can.
a turn. I will wait a turn. I'm not on auto, so I can wait one turn.
You can set yourself on auto right now.
Can I?
If you go up to turn, you can select go to.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, I'll stay for a little bit because my next turn I'm going to drop something off. So.
Ah, okay.
Done.
All right. Now I am finally going to pick up my...
No, you're not.
Oh, bastards. Fine, I'll come back and pick it up later. I gotta head out to Queens anyway to deliver my chemicals.
No, you're not.
Hey, you bastards. Fine, I'll just sit here. Assholes. Strikes.
I suffer, you suffer. That's how this works.
Yeah. But I suffered twice
Uh-huh.
because I'm a whiny.
Alrighty. Now I will be back in a
Are
little
you
bit.
on auto?
Yes, I'm on auto, but it's only going to be a
Right.
turn or two.
All right, Paula,
Michael.
here's the fun pits. I've been waiting for a while to do this.
Yeah.
I could have actually built here in the time that it took me to wait, but I still wouldn't have been able to deliver.
Yes.
Oh, look at that. Beaches to Elmhurst.
Oh, there you go.
Why don't I get rid of some ice cream?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so I got beaches to Elmhurst. Beaches
That
to
was a
Teaneck.
very efficient run for you.
Well, we'll see how Teaneck pays off.
Yeah.
I may...
You might have been better off going up Parkchester, but
Well, that's the thing. Parkchester goods, I got to go back. I'm not built into goods anywhere but Brooklyn,
yeah.
right? And yeah, I'll just pop in there. It'll be fine. Watch, I'll just build this over.
All right.
3 million, right? It's only money.
All right. Going back to Yankee Stadium. No. Cancel. What the hell? Undo. Undo move. It didn't let me deliver. Ah.
Do you actually
All
have
right,
a load for
fine.
Queens?
Now I've delivered
Okay.
my chemicals. Because I don't need to be stupid. All right. Oh, wow. Look at that. Yonkers imports.
Yonkers.
We'll see. I'll come back to that.
Oh, Paula, you make a very compelling point.
Which is?
I could use your track to get to the Meadowlands and then build up to
You
Teaneck.
waiting on me still?
You.
Nope. Ah. Ooh.
Okay.
And that would clear this Manhattan card.
Ooh.
What was I supposed to deliver to Yonkers?
Imports. Imports.
Huh.
Which come from Jersey City.
That's not the only place. Bay Ridge.
Only place near
either
your,
what?
It's the only place near your track.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? And I happen to have enough money to build into Jersey City. There we go.
Tossing a bagel. Picking up an import. And yeah. Oh Lord, that was that same. Oh, that was different. No. Oof. There. My brain is not functioning tonight.
All right, gonna head to Middle Village. I'm gonna dump ice cream, pick up flowers. Gonna run to Elmhurst, deliver beaches. Son of a bitch. We'll leave that as it is. Take fuel. I'm out of moves. I'm out of moves. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's 2 turns on Paula's track to get to the Meadowlands. Nope. That's an easy calculus.
Well, I'm planning on spending 2 turns on your track, Rahway.
You are? Oh yeah, you
Maybe.
are, aren't you? That
Well, I'm,
works well. Yeah, okay.
yeah.
That
But I
that's
think
just
I'm
a
gonna run up to Yonkers first. And oh no, not right now though.
Hmm.
I'm done.
Delivering commuters to Manhattan. Oh, Lord. Going back, picking up funds. I'm not doing very well. I'm not used to this, and I'm mistaking one item for another one that I don't need to deliver the imports. I thought that was something
Oh,
else.
hello, darling.
Hmm.
Did you see her jump up on my shoulder?
I did.
Oh, bye-bye.
I'm gonna run to Astoria. I'm gonna put movies on my train and ditch fuel. I'm gonna head back to Elmhurst, deliver movies for $4 million, just so I can get another card.
Get rid of that card.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that! Pizza the Far Rockaway.
Nice.
I don't want to do that. But
You
another
can
load on the back
take
end.
fans to Perth Amboy.
Yeah, I could take fans of Perth Amboy, and I'll be getting them in Manhattan in just a bit.
All right. You can move
In
on
Manhattan,
to
I will put flowers in the hands of people who want them. Baseball to Patterson.
Where the hell is... Oh.
Well then.
Way up there.
Wow.
Huh.
That's doable.
Huh. Why don't I
Let's
put
only
some...
build a 15.
Okay, so... Yeah. That got really interesting there.
Didn't it, though?
It's interesting enough that I should have built my own track to Manhattan.
Too late.
Well, I still can.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's not too late. It's never too late to build.
That's true.
So I have a problem in that my whole thought was it wasn't worth doing chemicals to Long Island when I have funds to Staten Island and I won't have to go back and forth. But I just picked up chemicals to Manhasset. So now I have 2 chemical loads.
And there's Mighty Fine Red track.
I'd have to build up to the red track, so I might as well. Well, I can take it.
No, you're building to Long Island.
No,
Yep.
I'm building to Queens. It would be Queens to Manhasset.
You're also
But it
built in
would-
Queens and Long Island.
Yeah. But it would probably be worth it for me to build up at least most of that way rather than try and take 2 turns on your rail.
Okay.
And I just don't know if it's worth it, if it's worth dumping the funds and taking both chemical loads or not.
You know, it's cheaper for me to build into Rahway than use that Mighty Fine Green track.
I made the same calculus just now.
If you can build from the airport area, yeah, probably.
So I guess I should probably do that.
Actually, it's more expensive for me to have built that Manhattan track, but it's better for my soul.
So I think I will just build that Rahway track. Oh, I kind of meant to go to Jersey City. I got to remember to do that on the way back.
No, it like hurts everything in my soul. Where do I grab tourists at?
Tourists?
Oh, all over the
Newark
place.
Airport. Airports.
Newark Airport.
Yeah. LaGuardia. And
So I could
JFK.
grab tourists to Newark to get rid of this card, and then build into Elizabeth. Take trash. Man, it's gonna suck. It's gonna take forever. But it's probably the smartest thing to do, and I've already wasted like 3 or 4 turns doing everything else. Yeah.
I'm gonna pop over to Shay on my bright shiny track. I'm gonna screw the arts. Screw the arts. Baseball, Ray. The one constant in America is baseball.
Love that movie.
Wait, you guys are from the 60s, aren't you?
60s! Back to the 60s! There's no place for you here!
Alright, I'm done.
And I am done.
Oh, look at that. Looks like we're on the road to nowhere. And by nowhere, I mean Teaneck, New Jersey.
I have never been to Teaneck, New Jersey. Is it really nowhere?
Yeah.
Boy, look at it. It produces nothing.
All right. I have delivered pizza to Rahway. Baseball to Teaneck. Really?
Son of a
No.
bitch.
I know.
I
you
mean,
could use that card a hell of a lot
yay!
more than I can.
Yay! Baseball to Teaneck, hooray! Damn it!
I know. I'm sorry. I didn't give you. Why the hell did it give me that card?
Well, so if I thought about dropping a line to Flatbush, picking up goods, and just delivering to Middle Village, and had I done so, that'd have been my card.
Yeah.
Man, I should just go with my gut. Clear the cards when you can, because that's how I got this Patterson load, right? Just deliver the $4 million load.
Alrighty.
No, I just said I wanted to go there and go.
You got 9 more
I'm
moves.
going faster than I thought. You want to move farther.
Go farther.
I want there. That's where I want to go, which is like 1 turn off, and then I'm going to build into Elizabeth there. Done.
Is this what I want to do? Yeah,
Maybe.
that's exactly what I want to do. I want to do that. Oh, that's so much better for me. Okay. In Teaneck, I am delivering beaches. Newark Airport wants baseball. Hooray!
You have baseball.
I do have baseball, and now I have an excuse to build down from Patterson, New Jersey.
Decisions.
Decisions.
Newark Airport.
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't want to go to the Newark Airport? It's
Me.
got to be gorgeous
I
all
don't
the
want to go
time.
there.
Alright, I've delivered my baseball. Newark beaches. Patterson hot dogs.
I made
There's a green track up to Patterson.
There is.
I made the loads bigger down here so you can see them a little easier, Michael.
Alrighty.
I have to have you really bigger than you appear. I have to move up, so go into Elizabeth and pick up trash. This is probably not the get rid of
Those are
Elizabeth
chemicals.
doesn't have trash, it has chemicals.
our chemicals, not trash.
Okay.
It looks like trash, but it's chemicals.
No, it doesn't.
2 chemical loads is really good, Michael.
I know, but it like takes forever to do it.
If only you had textiles to take the rock away. Oh, let's go to Patterson with baseball.
Yeah, I might have textiles.
Perth
but at
Envoy
the
wants
same time-
baseball. Son of a...
Puppy dog.
Hooray! Wow.
But the problem is building both up to Patterson or using your train up to Patterson and building down to Rockaway or using somebody else's train to Rockaway is not going to be good.
Huh. Man alive. Can't get a textiles load, but... It's you, Paula.
I am grabbing imports. And I am going to Manhattan, and I am grabbing arts. Come on. There we go. And I am heading to Middle Village. Right? Because where do those imports go? Yonkers.
Okay, I'm just going to set myself on autopilot for a while. Booyah.
At Newark Airport, I deliver baseball for $33 million.
Nice.
Manhasset wants textiles.
Alrighty.
Newark Airport wants bagels.
Yeah. I still wonder how you deliver baseball somewhere. I love the concept, though.
You set up a direct bus line to the stadium.
Boy, I am not happy with that, but all right.
I just imagine it's memorabilia. Here in the New Jersey airport, I'm selling a Yankee.
All right, I am delivering arts to Middle Village. Come on.
Tell the people you're not in JFK. Why are you buying New York memorabilia? At least buy Giants memorabilia. They at least play in New Jersey.
Labor. Ellis Island and where?
Ellis Island and Newark.
And Perth
Amboy.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to worry about it right now because I am going up to Yonkers.
Well, you know, labor to Bronx.
Alrighty.
So I have a big decision here.
All right, I am delivering imports to no, cancel. I am borrowing your track to Yonkers, Scott.
Hooray! Yeah, that's kind of a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
look
thought
at that.
really hard about taking your track up to...
I've got flowers to Newark, and I've got beaches to Newark. That doesn't suck. Yeah, I can do that.
I'm delivering my chemicals into Long Island. And I'm going to pick up commuters to be on the safe side. And I'm going to hit there, okay. Head over to Manhasset. Yeah.
In Rahway, I'm going to dump a load of tourists for a load of goods. I do not need this load of goods. This may be the wrong direction to run my train.
Newark. Manhattan. All right.
Yeah, you got some big loads there, Paula, and you convinced me to use Michael's track. But Michael's track sucks. So
Yeah, it
your
does.
track is so much nicer.
It's because I build beautiful track. All right. I am done.
There's a storm.
That
Not a
sucks.
fan.
Bam.
Through the tunnel. I'm gonna go down the hole. Oh, what do I have here?
Storm. Let's look at that. What does the storm do? Details.
Cut your
Lose a turn. Everyone loses a turn. If you're in the tunnel, you lose a turn.
Oh man.
But there's no building allowed anywhere. So you can still move.
Crap. What I got rid of was what I could have used.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
I had movies, and I got rid of my movies to pick up something else. Because I had a lot more commuters earlier in the game, and now there's movies Long Island, so it would have been an easy one, but I just got rid of them. So I'm going to move there, and I may dump these cards next turn. All right.
Oh, that'll hurt.
Well, they all kind of suck.
Just because I can, I'm going to take a load of goods and ditch a load of goods for it.
Oh yeah. All right. I'm picking up fleurs. And I'm heading towards Far Rockaway. Oh no. Cancel. No. Undo. It's easier for me if I remember to pick up my loads. So I'm going to pick up my tourists from LaGuardia. And then I'll head towards Far Rockaway.
Fiorella LaGuardia. Yeah, all these are small loads that I have to build into, or long loads that I can't get to without spending a lot of money. So I'm getting something new. There we go.
In the middle village, I will deliver goods for 8 million. Oh, look at that. Baseball to Long Island. And I'll put baseball there.
All right, because baseball's important. I still remember how much fun we had going to see the Mariners game when I was pregnant with Liam. That was good times.
As much as I complain about that stadium, it is nice.
Mariners?
Yeah.
There's pain though. All right. Down to Far Rockaway. Toss those imports and pick up my beaches. And I am done.
Okay. It's not worth doing that. Not worth doing that. Not worth doing that. Yeah, that's the way to go.
I was rolling the dice. They didn't come up me.
I mean, that's lost.
I am going on auto to Manhattan.
I'm like 4 to 5 turns behind where I should be because I was really stupid for a bit. Um, I like none of that. Um, yeah, there we go. I hate.
I am delivering passenger or tourists. Newark, Newark, Newark. Oh, what did I? No, chemicals. Really? I think I might pick up chemicals just to get rid of that card. I believe I will. Alrighty. I'll be back in a minute.
I hate this. I have nothing that is. Everything I have is one load one direction, one load the return direction. I'd much prefer 2 loads in one direction. Urgh.
Well, guess what, Michael? It's your birthday.
Only if you're going to give me, like, 100 million.
I'll give you 4 million. That's kind of the same thing.
No, it is not the same thing, but hey. All right.
Okay. Well, that changes a lot of things, doesn't it?
Isn't it? Doesn't it? Okay.
Well, let's
My
build in the
11s
profile.
and 7s been coming up 6s and 9s.
All right. It's Michael's turn.
Oh, really? Oh, I guess Paulo's on auto. Once again, more trash to fresh kills. Nothing big there. I'm gonna head up. Well, that's where I end. Unfortunately, well, I hate to build this late in the game, but I gotta build it to Harlem. So.
You guys hit me?
No. I get the feeling that if I were to not have wasted those moves,
He's still ahead of everybody.
I don't know if I'm still ahead of everybody, but I'm doing
According
good.
to the little dollar signs, you are.
If I had not wasted those 4 moves, I would definitely be ahead.
Well, we'll see when the taxes come. Taxman comes. Everything changes.
Well, Taxman comes, everybody knows everything. So.
All right, I am delivering everything to Newark. There go my beaches. There go my flowers.
Yeah, who's
There
ahead
go
now?
my chemicals. That would
Dollar
probably
signs.
be
Look at all
me
those dollar
saying
signs.
I win.
Nice.
That would be me saying I win.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, that's. If I had not wasted those 3 or 4 turns, I'm at like 213, and I have loads to win.
But just in case I'm wrong and I'm not winning, I am going to load up my train. All right, I need labor in Far Rockaway so I can get that here. Oh, look at that. I'm not built into anything else. What kind of, oh, Meadowlands. I could pick up fans. Oh, I could pick those up in Newark too. All right. I'm going to pick up 2 of those just because they're fun. And I'm going to say okay. And I'm going to say okay again. And I declare victory conditions.
Yeah.
Round 38. Yeah.
Up.
I'm seriously
Andy,
sucking
follow
nine.
it.
I was doing okay. Never.
I was doing okay, but I lost those turns between the icon difference and
All right.
my cards.
So I've got
I could have saved 3 or 4 turns, and
Yeah.
I may have won if I had.
I've got a pretty
Not lost
solid
those
analysis of
different
why I lost. Because I stuck out this 50 Manhasset load. I could
Yeah.
have taken a 30 load to Queens and a 20 load somewhere else to get that 50 and cleared a bunch of extra cards. But I was trying to get back here to Perth Amboy with a couple loads, and I've got I've got $100 on my cards now, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's just I don't like them. I don't like the way
Yeah.
it works.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
That-
I got pretty lucky with my loads.
that was an hour and a
Was
half.
this-
Do we think
Yeah,
we
it
can do another
was.
one?
We could do it
really-
again.
It's really tough, like I said, when it comes to the point where I got 18 to Staten Island, or I got 43 if I go to Staten Island, go up, get the chemicals, and go all the way back. What the hell do I do, right?
Okay,
So-
we got to connect again to run another game. So here we go.
Oh no, I gotta reconnect.
I bet I could just. Oh, I could have just hit that button. Okay, my bad.
Right?
I mean, I thought I just restarted since I had the map up, right? I restart.
No, you got. What did you do, Michael?
Nothing.
He didn't reconnect.
By reconnect, do you mean I turn off everything, or
No,
what do I
Just
do?
go into web and make me a player.
That's what I was saying.
Oh.
I need to hit the start button and hit make me a
Yes,
player again.
that's true. Yes, that's what you
That's-
need to do. It was nice. We went for a walk in the park by the river today and ran into some neighbors and had a nice visit where we weren't worried about, are we 6 feet apart? Are we wearing masks? It was super nice.
I still see Scott's track.
Don't worry about it. Oh,
Are you there?
I'm
Scott?
here. I'm waiting for y'all to connect.
did I
Okay, I'm
connect
gonna-
wrong?
It shows me connected now as the second player, but the map still shows your green track everywhere.
Fuck. All right, so I'm just going to. All right. Now try to reconnect.
All right, hold on.
This is an excellent time for alcohol.
You bet.
Which you know
All
is
right.
never one of these loads.
There. That'll
The
help.
GM cancel. What I'm gonna do is web make me a player.
So
You're
what are you?
connected GM. Please wait
Is that
for the
Ace?
GM to begin.
It's Ace
Is
Pineapple
that
that I bought
Ace?
2 weeks ago and didn't drink.
Ah,
Ah. Ooh.
one week to go, and our younger offspring will be fully vaccinated.
Most excellent.
Yeah.
Everyone in the household will be there.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was. I kind of stalked the Benton Franklin Fairgrounds has a mass vaccination site, and so I pay attention to what's happening. They vaccinated over 1,000 people yesterday,
That's pretty cool.
and a third of those were under 18. So it's like, go kids.
That site has it down. They're super efficient.
Michael, I don't think you connected. It just timed out.
It said I'd connected. I will try again. Oh.
Are you in the first slot? No, you are not.
Yes, I
Oh,
was.
you were.
This is what happened after I connected. I did this. Okay. Right. Change my color to blue. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see, there it is, blue. I made myself human because he'll make me remote. And then I go to web, make me a player.
There's 2 humans, so will that matter?
No,
Won't matter.
because when I'm as a player,
Okay.
it's only the first one that matters.
Okay.
There you go. Now you're connected.
There.
Okay. I must have done it before you were ready or something, because I did that exactly what I did.
All right. Michael, you are player 1 again.
Wow. How did I end up 3rd again? Well,
Happens.
yeah.
Look at these.
I should not complain.
Oh, these are disgusting cards. I hate them all.
Oh, Lord, I do not know what I want to do with this. I have 2 loads to Newark Airport. Or, I mean, not Newark, but LaGuardia. So I have commuters and goods to LaGuardia, which are from different sides. I once again have trash to fresh kills, but there's nothing going to Newark, except for the goods to Newark Airport. Suppose the best thing is to go trash and goods to fresh kills in Newark. Yeah, I guess that's the best thing to do.
Man, this bites you in the ass every time, Michael. Just
Pardon?
build through Bay Ridge.
I can build there later.
It bites you in the ass every time.
It will bite me in the ass, but I need to have enough money to build into Newark Airport.
It's your train, your track.
Yep. Oh, it says I'm you, Scott.
No?
Yep. It says,
I'm building
God.
green track right now.
well, that's weird. It gave me your message on my screen. That was weird. Okay. It's working right. All right.
Is it? I'm not. There it is. Okay.
I have
see.
bagels everywhere.
Bagels. Flatbush. Where else do
I think-
bagels come from?
Nowhere.
I must be the bagel merchant. Because why not?
Yeah. Are any of your bagels close to each other?
Yeah, 2 of them are close.
Astoria and Jamaica aren't that far apart.
And the other one is Patterson.
Yeah, Patterson's
I
way to
would-
hell.
I would forget that one
Yeah.
for now. Yeah.
But I can definitely do.
Yeah. You can deliver to Astoria and then Jamaica without any problem.
Oh, come on. 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, right between the lakes.
Very nice.
Yes, I thought so. It's beauty must track. All right, so I will build into Jamaica. Now, what am I going to do with that 3rd card? Oh, movies to JFK. Duh.
Might as well take fuel to JFK too.
Take what to JFK?
Fuel.
But bagels. Bagels.
She's already got bagels.
Bagels to Astoria.
No,
Doing
I see
bagels
that.
first.
I'm just saying you could start in Astoria. I mean, yeah, you got the bagels there. You could take
The
3
whole
loads.
idea is to pick up bagels and deliver double bagels.
Yeah, you could deliver double fuel with the same sort of effort.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but I think that I actually get like $2 more doing bagels.
I think so too.
So, bagels it is. And I'm gonna start me in. No, it's not my turn. It is your turn.
It is my
Scott
turn.
James.
I have built my build.
I cannot build out of a city more than twice per turn. Alrighty. So I will have to wait on that to build up to Newark Airport. Alrighty. Goods and trash.
I will place my starting train in the island of Manhattan, where I will get arts and arts. I will run my train to the Meadowlands and deliver arts for 16 million.
I like the
Nice.
Isle of Manhattan.
I'll put football on my train, and I will go one further back. I will build across to Elmhurst. Done.
All right. I am gonna start me in Flatbush and give me some bagels.
Bagels. Is that an everything bagel?
Yep. And I'm going to Astoria to deliver bagels and pick up movies. And then, surprise, I
Surprise bagel.
am upgrading my train.
Wow, that's early.
I
Nice.
thought about it, but I had a very complicated build.
Yeah.
I'll be
Once
right
again,
back.
I deliver trash to Fresh Gills. So that's 15. That's 16. Sorry, 15 wins.
Why not just go straight into Elizabeth? Oh, because you need to go to Newark Airport.
I need to go to Newark Airport, and I was measuring the distance to there just to see. It's still just cheaper to go that way.
Okay.
So, done.
And Scott has stepped away, so we will wait.
I'm back. What did I miss? Nothing.
Nothing.
Not much.
Did Michael pitch all his cards yet?
Nope.
No, I did not.
Oh, it's down to 82.
Done.
All right. Jamaica. Bagels.
I have thrown the gauntlet down on the middle village.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab me some commuters as insurance. And I am building into Elmhurst, solving
Hooray!
that dilemma. And Middle Village.
Hooray! Yeah. That is.
All right. What else do I need to do? So I'm delivering. Oh, I could be delivering pizza to JFK. Oh, well. I could deliver tourist to Yankee Stadium, but I don't think so. Movies to Long Island. That's easy.
Well, that's that one. Damn it.
Okay.
Alrighty. Go to Staten Island. Pick up commuters. Head over there. And this is looking very, very similar to the last game. Why does it do that from time to time?
Don't know.
Been built up to Wall Street.
All right, I am gonna pop into
That's right.
Elmhurst. In Elmhurst, I'll deliver arts for 12 million. Fuck you with your arts to Brooklyn. Fuck you.
I got rid of my arts. No more art. Art is not wanted here. Art does not exist in this dojo.
Movies. It's all about movies.
I am putting pizza on my train because I don't feel like delivering trash to Long Island.
I can understand that.
All right, I'm done.
About the only thing worse than putting like trash in
Eh.
commuters would be putting trash and pizza on the same train.
Why is it not letting me move?
Oh, because I can build. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm done.
Thank you. All right, here's my movies to JFK. And what did I get to replace it? Pizza to Jamaica. Or ridiculously high priced. All right, well, we were not going to worry about that right now. Well, let's go get some pizza. Come on, pizza. Yeah, and let's go ahead and get some more pizza.
You're making me hungry.
All right, nobody else can get pizza.
There's pizza in Bay Ridge.
No, she's
No,
got all
no,
pizzas. Pizza Hut tokens are out.
I am sacrificing
Right.
a Queen's chemical load
I think
for $6 a pizza. I am not happy about it in any way. But I want to win one of these damn games.
All right, so it doesn't say anything about me being able to build, but I should be able to build.
Out of like the 7 or 8 we played, I've won once, so.
It's about the journey, Michael.
It is.
And
It
how
is.
often I win.
Why?
It's about how much I do better than you. That's all that matters.
All
You see,
right.
if I let my wife win, but do better than you, that's a big win.
I don't know what
I
these
am
Zooms
done.
do.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
I
heading
see.
up to
It's just
Newark
there's
Airport.
a Zoom bar.
deliver the goods. I got the goods.
Your
Yeah,
track
Newark
makes
Airport.
puppies cry. Why would you do this? Oh, God.
Because
Bless
it
America.
costs less. It costs less.
You wonder why you don't win.
I came very close to winning
Ow.
last time. My problem with winning last time was not the track I built.
You know what matters in trains? Winning.
Ow.
All right, don't want to
Wow.
do that.
I just want to take I want to take the tissue
And wipe it,
and fix all of your track.
but not mine.
Your track is beautiful, Paula. It's a work of art.
So what
It is-
don't you like about my track? The
It is
fact that
aesthetically
it went
pleasing.
over the swamp and not over the fact that it did not go through Bay Ridge and then go over 2 items to get to the other side.
You don't have to go through 2 islands to get to the other side. You just have to go into Bay Ridge. And then when you end up going into Bay Ridge, you go from east to west rather than from your elbow up, meaning you got to double your movement both ways.
I need to be able to build in. That saves me 2 or 3 to build now. When I don't know, I may never need to build into Bay Ridge.
You always build there, though.
I've played this game once.
Yeah, but it's
with you
not
and
just
built
Bay
into
Ridge.
it.
Bay Ridge is a metaphor for all the small cities.
I build into a lot of them later in the game. Beginning of the game, I don't, because I need the ability to build into other locations.
Everyone watch as I dump Queens for 40 chemicals for pizza for 6.
Yes.
That's a bold move.
Yeah.
I have, flowers to Elizabeth for 34 that I
All right.
am going to deposit for pizza in Jamaica for 6.
So, going back the other direction, I'll be taking goods to Astoria, flowers to Manhattan. I have no idea what's going to happen when I deliver this football to Coney Island. And as such, I am building nothing.
Smart man. All right.
I try.
I'm going to Astoria and getting those movies. Okay. There, come on. Yeah. I really do mean it. All right. And
Serious this time. Serious.
Serious as a heart attack.
yeah, I think I'll go ahead and build into Queens just because. And I'm done.
All right. Gonna build. Move my train along. Build into Manhattan. As much as I hate doing this, arr.
Yeah, I'd hate doing that too. I'm pulling in hot to Coney Island with football for 30 million. Oh, look, more arts. Ugh. And more importantly, no hot dogs.
Uh-huh. That sucks.
Yeah, it does. All right,
Eh.
so let's examine the board. I got Flowers in Manhattan. I got man alive. Flowers in Manhattan. I would rather take chemicals to Harlem. I'd rather take arts to the Bronx. I hate everything.
This is when I take a turn and get rid of my cards.
But I have good cards.
But if you can't deliver them,
I can deliver them.
okay. The thing is, I don't look at your cards. I look at my own more. I don't analyze other people's cards usually.
Yeah, I mostly just build my track. Alrighty. Jamaica. I'm delivering pizza for 6. Because I can. Bay Ridge. All right. Well, we'll see about that later. All right. Oh, Rockaway Arts.
Rockaway is ugly.
Yeah, Rockaway is ugly. All right. I'll worry about it later. I'm gonna grab me computers.
I mean, those tiny little
Commuters.
islands there wouldn't be so bad if they weren't the
There's
exact same cost as building over the
one
ocean.
route to Rockaway from Brooklyn that is not ugly.
Oh,
but-
Staten Island tourists. I'll put them on my train because I can always stitch them. Okay. And we're almost there. No, that's right. I don't. Movies to Perth, Amboy.
Mm.
Really?
Yep, that's a fine load.
I got a plan.
Last night I got loaded.
Well, that doesn't suck all that bad. Oh, no, I can make that work. Oh, yeah. I can make that work. Except for the arts part.
Are you a patron of the arts?
Here is mighty fine green track into Manhattan.
There's mighty fine blue track into Manhattan if you're coming from the south side.
There is that. I need to plot some more.
Just pointing it out. So, I have been making a homemade copy of a game that I bought on Kickstarter that is so late they're telling people, here's how you make the game. It's called Blood on the Clock Tower, and it is like Werewolf or Mafia, but everybody stays in the game even after they are, quote, killed, end quote, and everybody has a special power. Some of those powers are activated when somebody dies. So some characters actively want to die or be executed.
Oh.
And there's a problem in that, some powers only activate when you're killed by the villain, some only when you're executed, and some things are super powerful, and if you announce it to everybody, then without a
So
doubt,
is that
the
what
villain
you
will kill
wanted to see,
Yes.
Scott?
What is that?
Look at Bay
her red
Ridge.
track.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. That's what he wants, but I can't guarantee that those two or three will be important later. All right. Ooh.
Oh, you're killing me. Come on now. Trying to adjust my microphone.
Do I want to build right now? Oh, Lord. Yes, I do, because I do want to build. Oh, you built into Shea, but I gotta build into Shea.
I did build into Shea. Because I'm a
I-
baseball fan.
I had to build into Shea too, and there. Okie dokie. I did. I built. Oh, okay. I don't have enough cash to cover that build, and I will have to build into it
That's better.
slightly later. Okay.
Okay, sorry, I had to The microphone was crooked. I had to fix that.
That's important.
I'm still on the fence about which way to go with this. But I've got the goods. I am upgrading my train to a triple train.
Ooh.
Which is why this was a big debate for me. It wasn't that loud at all.
No.
I don't know why it wasn't all that loud. Oh, I was hearing it from one of you rather than one of me. Is the microphone still working? The microphone is still working. All right, that's what I need to know.
I hear you.
Yeah,
That's
I
good
hear
news.
you.
I didn't hear my
I
own
am
upgrades.
delivering movies to Long Island.
Long Island.
Long Island. And all I got is commuters, and I already have some of those, so. Where am I headed? I need flowers and movies. Oh, what do we got up here? Coney Island, Newark, and yeah. Oh, textiles. Where do I pick up textiles?
Patterson, New
Patterson.
Jersey.
Oh,
That's way.
no.
I had a lot of things for textiles last game that I said no, I cannot build up to Patterson. It came late in the game, and it's like I can't.
My Meadowlands
Really,
track
pizza?
here is the.
All right, I'm just gonna ignore this card for a while.
My Meadowlands track is the compromise position for going up and over to Patterson, because going up and over to Patterson cost me way too much movement. I should have just built to the Meadowlands and then up to Teaneck as necessary.
Yep.
Oh. I mean, I have a load for Teaneck that has me thinking, but it's not worth it yet.
It's 16 for commuters, right? That's awful. That is, you lose money
No, I
nonstop.
have.
Because I assume you're coming back from Bloomfield.
I have beaches to Teaneck, so I have
beaches
to
to Teaneck
build
doesn't
down,
suck.
build up.
And you could do it pretty easily if you were into Rockaway.
Yeah, and I'm not in there. And I could build, but I don't know if it'd be worth it for that one load. If I had more than one, it'd be great. Hey, I'm going to deliver commuters to the island of Manhattan.
Manhattan.
Okay. Crap, that is worth doing, I think.
Oh, your baseball to Rahway load?
Well, I already have baseball to Newark Airport. And I think, double baseball to Rahway is probably the way to go.
Might as well take some arts. You never know.
Alrighty, now, if I go from Fresh Kills, because either way I'm going to have to go over that area.
Wow, for someone who doesn't like to... It's not my
What?
train. Nope. You'll figure it out.
Would you have gone one more over and had it be super straight?
Not my problem. Goods to Astoria, 10 million. Hooray! Fuck! I knew it! Get the damn pizza. Pizza to Teaneck for 29, which makes it worth it to take commuters there too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. I should have picked up the damn pizza. It's annoying me. I thought, I don't need these hot dogs. When am I going to deliver hot dogs? Get the pizza.
I imagine that there are times when you just deliver hot dogs and pizza to the same damn people.
Well, you know what? Fuck that load. Fuck that load a lot. We are not doing that load in any way. Because we have a double chemical load.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I did last game. They got two chemicals not too far apart. Yeah. Bring yourself down from the north.
I am picking up flowers from Middle Village. And then I'm going up to Astoria to pick up movies, which means what do I want to ditch? Tourists or commuters?
Oh, hey, look at
Ding
that.
dong ditch.
We're in the last hour of our
Oh.
stream. Clearly, it's time
I'm
for
gonna-
alcohol.
Ditch the commuters.
I would ditch tourists instead of commuters. I get a lot more
Whatever.
commuters.
I chose differently.
Okay.
All right. And
Y'all stay classy,
Okay.
everyone.
And I need then to build
Raise
into
glass.
LaGuardia. Okay. And yeah, baseball has been very, very good to me. If it was not for baseball, I would not be playing baseball today.
All right, I am delivering flowers to Manhattan for 15 million. Look at that, textiles.
Hmm.
oh yeah.
No.
Mm. Ow.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long run of nothing. So.
Ooh.
Boom, boom.
Well, after you deliver your trash to Manhasset, well, you could pick up the trash and the textiles, right? Long time getting stuff.
And
but-
it's real short build into Greenpoint. Just a real long build
Yeah,
into
that's what I'm looking here. So that's 11 million. I've got 16.
I think, yeah. Triple load going that way, yeah.
Can I get up there?
Yeah, after you go and
22. I cannot get up there.
Patterson.
I'm not delivering a load. So I'm looking at a secondary load to do that, and I still have to build into Harlem.
Yep.
Oh, you
So-
haven't built in the Harlem yet?
Nope.
Well, there's some. Oh, there isn't any fine blue track. That was last game. Never mind. There's fine blue track going into Harlem. 45 minutes ago.
Done. This could be a horrible mistake.
Everything I do is a horrible mistake. So.
You know what? We're not
I'm
doing
on
that Greenpoint load. We're doing a
auto.
Flatbush load. That's how that's going to work.
I'm good.
Hey, I'm ditching tourists. I'm grabbing baseball.
Because, yeah.
Because baseball has been very good to me. Heading over. I am so short of cash this game. I feel bad.
Boy, I couldn't have cut that any
Right.
closer.
I'm going to deliver those flowers. Pizza. Oh, fans. Where do I pick up fans? I pick them up in Staten Island.
Staten Island. Yes, you do.
Nice.
And Manhattan.
Yeah.
And Manhattan.
Yes, but I'm not built into Manhattan,
And you are very close to Staten Island. So
and
yeah.
I have to go to Staten Island to go to Perth Amboy anyway.
Yeah.
So no, that worked out very nicely. And I'm going to finish my build into Perth Amboy.
Paula, your smile
Just-
is radiant. Thought I should call
I'm
that
happy.
And her smile is much better than it was a few weeks ago. So
Oh yeah. Now if I just win the lottery tonight so I can retire, life would be good.
I
I
have,
have myself on autopilot for a long time. So I'm
I have
going
at
to
least 3
go.
more teeth I need to get crowns on, and
Boom.
that's not happening anytime soon. That wasn't happening
I
when I
tell
was
you
making
what.
money.
If I win the lottery, I will pay for your crowns.
Phew.
Did he actually put himself? Yes. We're
Uh,
waiting on your
It was
bill.
saying
There
I
we
could build,
go.
but I'm not building.
And that's smart.
No,
All right.
there is no
I am
building to be
delivering
had.
my movies
Yeah.
and my fans to Perth Amboy.
Boom, boom.
Oh, snow.
Not a fan.
Yeah, not exactly thrilled. All right. Oh, look at that. Labor to Elizabeth for 5.
Yeah.
The build's more than that. I think I will pass on that, but I will grab workers. Oh, and I can't, so never mind. No, I won't grab workers. I will just move on out of Perth Amboy, and I will contemplate. I think instead of pizza to Coney Island, I'd rather build up to the Bronx and Yonkers.
Yep. Imports to Yonkers is great.
Yeah,
You're
that
going
is a
right
good
through Bay
low.
Ridge. There's no reason not to do it.
What?
You're going right through Bay Ridge on the way back.
Oh yeah,
Unlike
exactly.
Michael's track, which is nowhere near Bay Ridge.
We can trash talk him now
I
because
trash
he's
talking
not
to his
here.
face. It's one of those. You can't be afraid of that build. You can't be
Yeah.
afraid of it.
Yeah, but if it makes the difference between you being able to make it to your destination to deliver and not,
Right, but why?
which
Why go across like that? Why not go under? Right?
I
Why not come down out of Brooklyn straight?
I get it. I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
All right. I could still go get hot dogs. I should go get hot dogs. Shouldn't I?
Yeah, you can build in there. There's no reason to take my track
Yeah.
if you don't have to. You can't build it this
Yeah.
turn.
Can I not build down there?
No, they got the whatever's going on.
Yep. It won't let me do that. Okay, fine. Let's see about building up to Yonkers. I don't think I can do that either. Nope. All right, well then never mind. I won't build.
I'm gonna head into Elizabeth and do nothing
All right.
since I cannot
Because we
pick
all know
up
what
chemicals.
that's like.
Yeah.
All right. My turn to do nothing again. Well, I need to go to Bay Ridge and do nothing.
Some fine tractor in the Bay Ridge. Where'd you get that?
All right, there we go.
Told you I trash talked
And
into
I
his face.
still can't build or
How
do
many
anything.
times when you play this game have you gone, oh, I'd like to build there, but I need $2 or $3 more dollars?
But there's
If you had built one track further south
yeah.
and gone straight across, you could have saved yourself one.
Yeah. Movement. It's the movement's the issue, right?
Yeah.
So
But I was going north from there to Manhattan.
it's just
So
yeah,
I wasn't saving my
it's
I was saving later movement, not earlier movement.
it's
All right.
it's your later in the game build that's questionable. How you
Are
build
you
in the
gonna
Bay
move,
Ridge.
Scott?
Is it me? Oh my goodness,
Yeah,
look,
it's
it's
you.
me. I'm dumping movies for chemicals.
Because yeah.
I'm dumping fans for chemicals.
Yeah.
I'm keeping hot dogs
Chemical.
because hot dogs.
Yeah.
And I am
Chemical hot dogs
auto
are
moving
selling.
to Harlem. And I'm hoping they like hot dogs there.
The difference between chemicals and hot dogs are like that big.
It's a great meme going about. It says, you people have been eating hot dogs your entire lives without knowing what's in them, and you don't want a vaccine?
Yeah.
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 It is a great meme. I might. I'll
You
grab
need the
that
Brooklyn.
trash. All right. And I'm going to stop moving in favor of building.
Where are you building? Where are you?
Down to Coney Island, of course.
Hmm.
And then I'm going to build up this way.
Hmm.
Oh, I can't do that last one. There we go.
Boom! Finally delivered baseball. I'm going to grab some fuel. We'll head over there. Now, since I did not have enough money to build from Newark Airport to Newark, I have to build that way. Whew.
All right, I'm ditching the pizza finally and grabbing dogs.
Dogs.
All right.
I don't know why they need chemicals in Harlem. I'm just taking them there.
All right. And I have this mighty fine red track that can get me straight into Fresh Kills.
I think the aperitif is called Molotov cocktail.
Michael, it's your move. There you go.
Yeah, I know. I was looking over things. Set myself up for a multiple turn move. I have 2 deliveries, and after that, I will debate whether I'm going to ditch stuff. This is one of my questions. Absolutely useless.
Oh, that feels great. Nothing like it.
It is my turn. All right. Yonkers or Long Island? I think Long Island
Well, I'm
first.
actually built. Well, you're building the both. You're right.
Yeah, but I got 2 deliveries to make.
In Harlem, I deliver chemicals for $30 million.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yonkers
should have said I
or
delivered to
Jamaica wants
Newark
hot
the baseball.
dogs. Look at that. Jamaica wants hot dogs. Not looking so
who
stupid
doesn't?
now.
Who doesn't want hot dogs?
Okay. Move my train. 9. I am upgrading my train. Am I upgrading my train? Jamaica wants
I
hot
don't know.
dogs.
Jamaica wants hot dogs.
No, I'm upgrading my train.
What's
I'm going all the
down
way.
in Jamaica?
I
Jamaica
could
wants
go
hot dogs,
all
hot
the
dogs.
way.
Woo!
What's going on in that Bermuda Triangle? I'll tell you. Elvis needs boats. Elvis needs boats. Elvis needs boats.
Elvis does need boats.
All right, fog. All right, well, I need those other loads, so I'm going to hang on to these commuters. Come on.
You suck.
I
have a
do?
delivery in Newark.
Well,
Whose fault is it that you don't have that card? Paula has that card because she built into Bay Ridge.
No, I have the current delivery in Newark. I cannot deliver into Newark because of fog.
Manhattan Beaches or Football to Queens?
Oh, Football
I
to
don't
Queens would
wanna
be a great
build
card for me.
football.
I would love that
no,
card.
I don't want to build football. All right. I want to build beaches.
You want to go to Far Rockaway?
Yeah.
Can you build from JFK Airport with all the damn fog?
Nope.
I don't need to. I can go to Long Island.
Long Island can build straight down.
Yeah. Far Rockaway is not in. It's one off. Damn.
There we go.
So I'm going to try and deliver here, and it's going to tell me you can't deliver. It's going to be awful.
Apparently you could deliver there just fine.
Evidently, it let me deliver there. Yay.
I think it's building that's prescribed. Let me check.
Well, it said no
Fog.
pickup. Evidently, this is like one off of.
All
right
trains around JFK Airport, LaGuardia Airport, or Newark Airport, half movement. And
Yeah.
so half movement
It
is your
doesn't
issue.
prevent building.
Yeah.
I thought it said no pickup or deliveries.
No?
No. Yeah, it's no pickup at LaGuardia. Just at the airports, not at the other
Okay.
cities.
Okay. How much does it cost to build into Ellis?
Well, from where you are, not much. You build over
Yeah.
from Wall Street.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
If I build, let me see here. Because I have, both tourists and funds to Ellis. All right, I'm going to ditch. Stop. Let me open this up. I'm going to ditch labor, grab fans, move down here. And let's see how much it costs to build into Ellis. 18 that way. That is so flippin' expensive. 23 that way. Ow.
Yes, because you're building the ferry terminal as well.
I didn't know if that was going to give me the ferry terminal or not.
I mean, you can take funds there at the same time.
I know. It's 28 for 18.
Yeah.
It's a mugs game, but I'll try it.
Oh, look, half movement. Ugh. Which makes that build that much easier to do.
Yep.
I got the mugs game there.
Or as you like to call it, midnight baseball. The rules don't matter because you can't see what
I'm
you're
going
doing.
up to
Hello,
Yonkers.
Wes. Wes is in the
That's
stream. Hello,
good.
Wes. Can you hear us okay?
Ooh.
Can you hear Michael
Hey,
and Paula?
Wes. Good to see you. Well, sort of.
Happy impending birthday.
Oh.
If it's coming,
Happy birthday,
congratulations.
happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, you.
It's a ways away, but it's coming.
Yeah, well.
But he put a thing on the internet, so we have to talk to him about it.
So what was the song from
Wow. Why is it that much?
Because you got to cross. You
Okay.
build
I
out
just
from Manhattan, not into
miscalculated.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Just miscalculated. I can afford it, I guess. Oh, well.
Emperor's New Groove. Happy birthday from all of us to you. We wish it was our birthday so we could party too. Hey.
All right.
Whew.
And now the fog is gone.
I can
Yay.
see clearly now. The fog is gone.
Mm-hmm.
I can see all obstacles in my way. It's going to take forever. Oh.
In Jamaica, Queens, I deliver these hot dogs, which I've been carrying around for a while.
Yep.
For 18 million. Newark wants pizza. Hooray!
Yay.
I'll take commuters because why not? And I'll build out there. From Long Island, I'll build track up. That's important.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just build straight across into Staten Island
Well, yeah.
because I'm right there.
Yep.
Okay, here's a question. Once you have set yourself on autopilot, can you interrupt it or not?
No, you cannot.
You can
Events will interrupt, but
yeah.
you can't interrupt.
What you can do is you can auto move disengage is Control A.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you go to the turn,
Oh, there you go.
the menu
I
is
Thank
down
you.
there.
didn't know.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
In Manhasset, I deliver chemicals for 47 million.
I did that last game. That was nice.
Yeah, I'll take commuters again, even though I don't need them. Go back to Queens. We will examine our options. That's trash to fresh kills, eh? Well, I can't build into fresh kills anymore, so screw that.
There's nice blue track into Fresh Gills.
Who would ever want to take blue track? That's crazy talk.
And slightly less nice red track.
You know
Which
what I
is
could
also
do
crazy
is
talk.
I could build into Wall Street, and there's three funds loads right there to places where I am built.
Yeah.
So done.
All right. I am in Yonkers. I am delivering imports to Yonkers. And all I have is commuters, so what the hell?
Where'd the fur?
Baseball to Newark. Oh yeah. I'm building in Yankee Stadium. I don't know, I am Todd.
All right. I am there in. Okay, I'll pause fans. Pick up.
There we go. I am picking up baseball from Yankee Stadium. And I am just, oh man, Newark.
I know, all right? Newark gets sexier all the time.
It's
Man.
a hip happening place. Come and see Frankie.
Well, that's going to cost a fortune.
Yes, yes, it will.
It's not like I have a lot of choice. All right, fine.
All right. I picked up funds last turn. Telus Island, where I deliver both funds and tourists. Yay! I'll grab some laborers from Ellis to be on the safe side. Don't think it's gonna matter that much. You know, you immigrants, you're off the boat. Get in my boat, my train. Off the boat, into my train. Gotta find your work. Pardon me while we go to Manhattan and pick up these rabid baseball fans. And until I figure out what I'm going to do, that is going to be the end of my turn. I gotta decide what I'm going to do here.
A dip into Wall Street. Take funds, ditch the arts.
Funds and funds and funds.
Done.
Oh, only the one, huh?
Only need the one. I'm going to Newark.
All right.
If things don't work out, I've always got the safety loads, so...
So here I have cards, 2 cards, that the only way I can deliver the loads I prefer on them is to pay other people stuff.
I tell you what, Michael, you build in the green point, I will take your track to get there.
I was looking more at Bloomsfield, but...
I'm telling you, you'll get that money back if you're going to Bloomfield. If you build in the green point.
Why would I build into Greenpoint?
Because I want you to.
I could deliver I could deliver baseball to Bloomfield without building into Greenpoint.
But I want you to. Why don't you build in Bloomfield on your own then, man? It's just not that much.
It's not that much. It gives me some serious consideration. I may do that. Except for
to get into Bloomfield,
I got Manhattan to commuters, which I'm very close to. Okay, let me go to Shea Stadium and deliver the fans to Shea. Yeah, it's much easier to deliver Manhattan to commuters in Manhattan than rather than the baseball there.
Are you building?
Got movies to Newark Airport.
Are you building?
I can't build into. I can build into Astoria, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be
It's just going to be hard.
Expensive.
Because you'll have to come in.
1, 2, 3.
You gotta take a ferry to do it.
Or I gotta just take it from here.
I want to point out that is not a green track problem. That is a red track problem.
Yes, it is a red track problem.
Now I could use, I could use either green or red track from 1 northeast of Middle Village, right?
But are you building?
Same amount. So from this point, either one would get me to Astoria.
Yeah, because it's an expensive build. I didn't intentionally screw you, honey.
Oh well, that's probably worth getting movies. Yeah, commuters and movies, that'll work. Yeah. Oh, wow. All right, I'm back to my...
2 people on auto move.
Derailment!
Oh.
Anybody in Jersey?
Not it.
It's not. I'm not in fresh kills, so I'm good.
I'm grabbing baseball.
Yeah, Perth Amboy, yes. Fresh kills, no. Yes.
No, I do not want to move farther. I want to move.
Long have I
wanna
desired this
move
thing.
Here. How do I tell it to move here?
To move where?
To right this point. Turn.
I don't understand the words you're saying.
Where are you trying to
When I tell it to go, try and go from
backspace?
when I try and tell it to go here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here.
It should be good now.
You want to move farther? No. Okay. It did not do that before.
Then you're going the wrong direction.
No, I am not. I
You
went
have
to
to go.
chase-
You can't. That's the wrong direction. You have to go south on your track.
Oh, look at that.
No.
Yeah.
I went to Shea Stadium. I went here. I stopped here. Next turn, I'm going to go to Astoria on your or his track.
Okay, then you need to say yes. You want to stop moving.
It's
No,
my turn.
you need to say no. You don't want to go
All
farther.
right, fine. Either way.
And that is what I did.
Okay.
It turns out that the extra load I had was also wanted in Newark.
Nice.
So I
Nice.
just delivered it.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah. And I'm done because that was all my movement.
All right. Well, I am going to deliver trash to Fresh Kills. And of course, Fresh Kills doesn't have anything else. And what did I just pick up? Movies to Rahway or football to Long Island. I think I like movies to Rahway better. But first, I will deliver baseball to Newark.
Baseboro.
Picked up the baseball to be on the safe side, but really, damn. All right. Best thing to do at this point, deliver that.
All right. In the Newark airport, I'm delivering funds for 23 million. Come on, labor. No, it's chemicals to Teaneck. Son of beach.
Yeah, I have had things to Teaneck that made me think. "Ooh, should go there."
I'm going to put him on the train and see how I feel about it.
Ugh.
Those chemicals to Teaneck is worth 24. Long Island bagels, however, are worth
Long Island bagels.
20. All right. So it just cost me movement. It's no problem.
Extra cheese. Oh yeah.
It's Paula's turn.
She has moved along to Newark, and I think she has a potential pick for delivery. She is not at her computer right now, and there is a window that's popped open. So before she comes back, yeah, trying to get people to do this Blood on the Clock Tower game. If you feel like coming over in the next couple weeks.
I do not drive, so I am not going to come over. I appreciate the invite, though.
There are planes and trains besides automobiles. Don't listen to that movie, or listen to it. Whatever.
All right, New York. Do I need anything from Newark? I need chemicals.
Yeah, I think you need to either build in there or use green frack. I have not built in there yet because I've had no chemical loads. And now that two people have built in there,
You
I
can still
will
get
get
an
the
Elizabeth.
And there, honey, to make up for the fact that I screwed up Astoria for you, I just didn't screw you into Elizabeth.
Yeah, it's a medium city. You can get in there just fine.
All right. So that gets me chemicals.
This should be a really kind of interesting, cruel four-person game.
It would be. If we get a fourth player, I'd happily host them. The fourth player really drags things out. In fact, we could throw a robot in as our fourth player next time.
All right. There we go.
Maybe.
And I actually do suggest that if we play Lunar Rails.
Oh,
Because
I
that
hate
map
lunar rails.
that map really gets screwy with
After
four players.
playing Mars Rails, my enjoyment of Lunar Rails has like dropped significantly.
I have killed so many games of lunar rails where I said, "Oh crap, I'm going to be tossing hands for an impossible amount of time."
Ooh, pardon me.
And then I started playing Mars rails, and I'm going, "Oh, this is so much more fun."
It is so much more fun. It's the last one they did, right? And so, I mean,
They learned a
technically-
lot.
And technically, Empire Builder Express is the last one they did, but boy, Martian Rails is just so good.
Yeah.
It's so good. I thought they came out with Lunar and China and a whole bunch of tiny maps after Iron Dragon, but Martian Rails to me is the only one that built on what Iron Dragon did.
Yeah.
Ah!
Stop it.
He took his headphones off first.
I hosed myself up significantly. That is not what I meant to do. And it cost me like more than 4 or 5 moves. This cost me the game.
Flip them. Kill those cards.
I gotta. Okay. I am reevaluating.
Are you building this turn?
No, I am reevaluating here.
Okay.
I am. Dishing that. Taking that. I'm just too tired because all the things that I was going to do, like I stopped there and was talking to people, and I stopped there so I could get the movies from Astoria. And after talking with people and listening to you and listening to him, completely forgot that my thought was to get movies from Astoria. I am playing the worst I have ever played. If this was a poker game, I would just shove in all my chips and say, "You've beaten me. Take all my money and enjoy it."
Well, you're still in Astoria.
Well, he's in Astoria
No.
again.
I could be in Astoria.
The map says you're in Astoria.
How can I undo my move again?
You
I
didn't
think 'cause
do
you-
anything with.
You picked up those funds in Wall Street, so I don't think you can undo your move.
Yeah.
I can undo my move back to Wall Street.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, I don't.
Wow. I need more than
Are
this
you gonna
cloth to
build?
clean these glasses.
Yeah.
I feel like people should just shoot me and put me out of my misery. Yeah, shoot me and put me out of my misery. I have never played a worse rail game than I have played tonight. This is the
Hey.
absolute worst rail game I have ever played.
Okay. Moving on. I shot you. Bang.
Thank you. I spend too much time online talking to people, and
Oh, do you know how many times I've done that?
it's like, no, it's not what I want to do.
Done.
This is...
All right. I'm getting chemicals from Elizabeth. All right. Oh, what the hell? I'm going to grab 2 chemicals because why not?
I thought pretty hard about grabbing 2 chemicals, but labor might come up.
I am built in Astoria. I'm built into Rahway. I'm built in Manhattan. I'm good.
Okay.
Boom.
Michael, you're not doing badly.
Yeah.
No, I am doing much worse than I should. I had so many opportunities that I have wasted.
All right.
The opportunities versus what I have done. This is the absolute worst game I have ever played.
Can we play it faster?
Yeah.
And make me lose quicker.
All right. It is my turn. I'm going to go on auto to Astoria.
Because I was supposed to pick up in Queens commuters, and I never did because I was talking to people. And I got to Manhattan, and I was oh crap, I never got my commuters. I go at the baseball.
It's your turn.
Right, Michael?
I know. I'm debating about.
In TNEC, I am delivering chemicals for 24 million.
Nice.
I got hot dogs for Potchester. Labor for Manhattan. Hey. Well, I didn't
You
suck.
have a spare Manhattan. You have a spare.
I have a
worker?
spare labor. I do.
Nice. That
All
worked
right.
out.
This is the part where I build a green point. Done.
All right, and I'm done. Michael. Oh, you're
Apparently
done.
Michael's done.
Yeah, it's your turn again, Scott.
So in Manhattan, I am delivering labor for 14 million.
Because why not?
I will pick up. Oh shit!
Where does shit get delivered to?
Well, chemicals get delivered to Long Island for 44.
I guess they
Maybe.
count as shit. Yeah, I could count as shit.
I doesn't suck. So I'm gonna take some safety loads here. Of sports fans.
You need to go outside.
No. Oh, she needs to go outside. Okay.
And
The
done.
dog.
No.
All right, I am delivering chemicals to Astoria for 34. And oh, look at that! I need movies to Rahway. What else do I need? Pizza. I need pizza to Rahway. I can do that.
Now,
I'm gonna
I
go
mean,
right.
Double.
personally
going-
desire pizza, but that is completely separate from
I would
this
just
game.
like to swap cards with you, Paula.
Too bad.
That would be awesome.
Uh,
We could work that out.
no,
I haven't seen a
I'm
single football
perfectly
load.
happy with my cards.
I haven't seen a single football load come across since my initial hand.
Sorry, man.
That's
That
okay.
one's
It got
been
me to
there
where
for
I
a
am.
while too. All right, Michael.
I'm delivering my tourists finally to Newark Airport. I mean,
Delivering
not
tourists to New York
but,
Airport or commuters?
Commuters,
Okay.
not commuters. Art. I'm picking up tourists. And I will head up to Bloomfield, and after that, I'll look and see where I'm going.
In Greenpoint, I'm delivering textiles for $35 million. Oh, storm! No building. Lose a turn. Everyone but me, apparently.
I don't lose a turn.
Oh, sucks. Storm.
I'm far away from where the storms happen.
Done.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm in Far Rockaway. I will ditch my commuters and pick up a beach. Come on. There we go. All right. Got my beaches. I got my movies and oh, I don't have my pizza, but I gotta deliver these beaches to Manhattan first. There we go.
So I delivered my baseball up to Bloomfield. I picked up commuters. I have a lot of art that goes places. Yeah. That ain't gonna work. I guess if I get labor to LaGuardia, and then pick up the art on the way back. And either I build into Perth Amboy or take on a track. All right. Sign of the times, as Prince would say. I can move my train 9 further. Let's move it there. Built into LaGuardia. Oh, crap. No. Gain. Undo the move. So I need to move to Newark. Get rid of the tourists. Pick up the laborers. I don't need to move there if I'm going to do the laborers to LaGuardia. No, shit, no. Undo it. To undo move. I do double laborers. Yeah, that's probably this thing to do. Yeah, that's the best thing to do. LaGuardia and Long Island. Because I need to build. I've not built very far. Okay. All right, so I've done that. I will build.
You may not want that track.
You think you want? I want to build south.
I'm just trying to figure out why you would build parallel track to track you already own.
I need to build into Queens eventually. Do I build from the north into Queens, or do I build into south to Long Island and up to Queens?
What I saw was you building out of Brooklyn, and that seemed like a
No,
mistake.
no, I was
If you want to
building.
get to Queens, go over from
That's what
your
I was
current
building.
track.
I was building from LaGuardia to Queens,
Yeah.
and Queens to Long Island.
Yep.
I don't know what you were seeing, but what I was building was this.
I'm going to shoot to Queens. In Queens, I'm going to pick up commuters. And commuters. And commuters. Done.
All right.
Gotta go to Mid Village, pick up a load of flowers instead of commuters. Done. And then continue my journey.
All right, I am in Manhattan, so I will deliver my beaches.
Bitches!
You sound like a rap artist. Here's my beaches.
Tourist to Teaneck. Hey.
Hey, Teaneck.
Oh, that's a suck card.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's got Hot Dogs at Bay Ridge. That's a turn 1 card.
Yeah.
Well, or it is a I need to get rid of this card, right?
Yeah. What's the number on it? Number 16. That's a turn 1 card. That's what that's designed for.
Yeah, but it interferes with my run out to Rahway. So maybe I'll catch that on the way back. No, Curie's inside. She's in the chair.
Not sure.
Mhm.
All right, I am done.
That child looks just like you, Michael.
He does.
There's a familial resemblance there.
What are you talking
Although
about? Me?
Although he would argue with the child's description.
He
Offspring,
is over
yes.
18 years of age.
I'm delivering commuters to New York for $25 million. All right.
I have played this game so badly, my shame knows no bounds.
That certainly changes my next
That my
bit.
shame knows no bounds changes your attitude? Okay.
Done.
I thought it was on auto. All the way out to Rahway. Oh, I am.
In Bloomfield, I deliver flowers for $39 million. I'll pick up commuters, and I will continue down to Newark.
So last turn, I did deliver workers to LaGuardia. This turn, I'm delivering workers to Long Island. And Man, all of these suck. Okay. And I'm going to look at this stuff. I can build track, but I don't know what I should build. So
Man, I
I'm
should've-
going to look at these and see if I can make any
Kicking
sense of them.
myself. I'll swap arts for labor. I'll head into Elizabeth. I will swap chemicals for commuters.
I don't want to bother. Okay. Would you make sure that you have enough dry food?
Okay.
And head back that direction. In fact, I will head undo move. I did the math wrong, so I could have ended the game next turn, but I
Yep.
cannot end the game next turn.
All right, I delivered my chemicals to Raleigh. Oh, I never grabbed my pizza. There, see, Michael, you aren't the only one who screws up.
Oh, I screwed up all the time, but I've never screwed up as badly
Oh, this was bad,
as I
honey.
have this game.
That was bad. It was supposed to be a double payoff.
I've screwed up multiple times, as bad or worse this game. I've never played a worse game of Rails than this. This is the absolute worst game of Rails I've ever played.
All right, I'm done.
You are going to win shortly, and none of these cards are great.
Oh, then
So,
toss them and see
I'm
what happens.
tossing them and see what happens.
Because we're evil that way. Oh, swamp. No movement.
And
That
maybe I'll
screws-
get lucky, and something that I have is going to be close to where I am.
Yeah, that screws
So,
me.
Sorry.
'Cause- Yeah.
Kitty, say hello. Oh, this is our black kitty. Aw. Which only Scott will see in the camera.
I suppose I could take labor to fresh kills. No, I can't. But anyway.
And the worst part about it is all of my cards still suck as bad as the cards I turned in.
All right. Okay, please tell me you're going to deliver the winning load, Scott.
Well, it's a turn further away than it was going to be.
Well, that's not my fault.
When I got to Manhattan, I thought really hard about going down to Wall Street, picking up funds as an insurance load to just drop off in Staten Island. I decided not to do it to see what was gonna happen in Bloomfield, and what happened in Bloomfield was
Not a lot.
labor to Queens, and so
Yeah.
funds of Staten Island would have won the game last turn.
Yep.
That's not where we are. We're not winning the game,
Nope. Not yet.
so we'll see
All
what
right,
happens.
but it is your turn.
But it is not my
No,
turn.
it's my
Michael's turn.
No.
Michael's deciding
And
whether
you
he's
know
going to
what?
pitch his cards again.
Once
He's
again,
going to toss his cards again.
every single one of these loads suck.
So I could just declare victory now, Michael.
Oh, strike. And a strike. Nice. But you can move now.
I wish to move farther. So very much.
Okay.
So I didn't realize the significance of the dollar signs until tonight.
Yeah.
Paula, thank you.
Oh, okay. Yes.
When you are like
It makes
$4
perfect sense.
signs, you can win.
It makes perfect sense.
Yeah. My estimate is that you get a dollar sign for
Every
up
50.
to 50.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know how
But the
many
thing
it's
is,
showing
you
for
have
me
the
now. It should
dollar
be showing
sign
4 for me,
and a
right?
number, and that's what bothers me. Sometimes you see dollar sign, number, and I can't figure that out. But when you have like $4 signs, it's like, yeah, he's He has winning
Above
conditions.
200. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Done. You're
This
gonna
is the
win.
winning load. In Queens, I am
Yay.
delivering labor for 28.
Yeah, I did
Woohoo!
And I'm
not
going to take
have
commuters.
200.
Now
Well done.
I've got chemicals for Long Island too in case something happens.
I played more poorly than I've ever played a Rails game tonight. So part of it was unfamiliarity with the game. Part of it was just I was the
Right.
worst I've ever
We're on
been.
38, just where we were last time, and in about the same amount of time, 90 minutes.
Yeah.
All right.
90 minutes on the nose, in fact. So
I feel
that's where we
bad.
were. You
This
weren't
is good.
that far out of it, Michael. You were neck and neck with Paula
No.
for a while.
Yeah, but I was played bad. I mean, the last game I did my normal amount of crappy moves. This game, I was way beyond my normal crappy.
Well,
It was
according
really
to the
bad.
analysis here, you were both below the mean since round 24.
Yeah. And we were neck and neck the whole time.
Yeah. And that was when I did my first big Newark run.
Yep.
It'll push me up. All right,
But
this is a lot of fun.
I love this game.
Yeah,
It's
Manhattan
fast.
for me
Not a bad
is,
map.
if I just want to play Rails, I don't play Empire Builder or Empire Builder Express anymore. I play Manhattan.
Yeah.
Just to
it's-
run this things back and forth because it has so many options, so many outs, and it's a completely fan-made map.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, the rail game fans community made this map, not Mayfair Games, and
Right.
that's, to me, it was designed specifically for the format of EB Pronto.
Right.
And there's
Yes.
other maps on here, right, that are
Yeah.
crazy.
Right.
In fact, since we're looking at this,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
So
load
is
some
there
maps.
an EB real? Is there an EB Iron Dragon map?
No, they have the rights
Bummer.
to do it, but they've had those
But
rights
they
for
haven't.
10 years.
Right.
Right.
Well, the one thing about Iron Dragon is it has the format. So
Yeah.
it has one extra bit that they would have to add to the system.
Yeah, good format.
That might be hard. Now,
Now, so I want to show you
similar
all,
to
show you both.
this,
Yeah, I just
Go
want to
ahead.
show you the. All right, so this is the Empire Express map, and
Right.
it's just the Northeast Corridor and no Canada.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is this was the final Mayfair Games release. Was this map right
Mhm.
here, and this is another one that goes really fast and does things because there's 4 cities.
So is this EB? Which one is this EB5?
This is EBP. No, this is
EBP.
UMA. This is UMA.
UMA.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. There we go.
right.
Yeah.
So there's only 4 cities, and you got to connect them all.
Yep.
right?
But the states are clearly drawn here, which is not something that happens on any other Empire Builder map.
Right.
So here's Indiana and Ohio and Pittsburgh and New York, right?
Right.
Tiny little
Right.
bits all the way around. So this is a really cool map. This is the last one they did, and this was an attempt to sell stock out of the warehouse. So instead of the Empire Builder game, which had gotten larger and larger over the years, they came just no, Empire Express. Make it
Right.
small, make it
Right.
good. And this was the inspiration for the Manhattan map that we just played. Now, there's one other
Right.
map
Wow.
on here.
Have you played the Age of the AOC?
That's the
map?
other one I wanted to
Agent
show
of
here. Yeah,
Change.
Age of Change.
Yeah.
So this is an entire campaign built in Virginia and West Virginia. And I
And it's
kind of
all
want to play
mountains.
this, right? There's nothing but mountains.
So,
And this map is essentially the same size as the China map. And this is
Yeah.
another
Yeah.
fan-made map.
right.
So I would love to play this game. Not
Yeah.
tonight, of course.
Not
No.
tonight. So, the other thing is we have played the Japan map.
Yeah.
And the
Oh,
Japan,
the
map
Japan
is
map.
kind of interesting because it is narrow, so
Nippon Rails, and there's two England maps and there's two Europe maps. There's one
Yep.
map that's just Colorado.
Which one's Colorado?
It's a COL.
but
Oh, I don't have that one.
It
I
was in
didn't
the
download that. Weird.
it was in the pack.
but we
Yeah.
kind of found Japan slow in the early game, but fast
Yeah.
in later game once you build things and you're moving.
Japan or Japan 2?
I guess we just have the original Japan, so we don't have the Japan.
I
too.
have JP. I have both.
Okay.
Well, no, but our experience is with
Right.
the tube.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
so
have
this
not
is
played the
Nippon
Japan
Rails
map.
here. Yeah.
We have the Japan map in the old tube style.
Yeah, so I got that in the tubes too. So yeah, this is Japan. It's wonderful. It's again mountains everywhere.
Everywhere,
Yep.
you're right.
And then when you get
So
into
it's
these
expensive
ferries,
to build, but once people build out,
yeah.
it's like, well, you can like borrow somebody's train to get anywhere, and the end game moves faster. In the early game is slow, but the end game moves pretty quick in Japan.
So I'm gonna throw it to you two, bachelors. What's our next Rails adventure?
Well, we will not have a Rails adventure next weekend.
That's why I want to throw this out there. Yeah, so we have plenty of time to
Next
practice.
weekend is our inaugural trailer trip.
Exactly.
But
Yeah, I'll probably
I'm a
be doing
fan
retro
of
game
the
night again.
Japan maps.
Okay.
But I also think that Midwest map is kind of neat.
Yeah, and I'm willing to do that.
The Midwest map.
There, you mean the Northeast corridor?
Northeast corridor, yeah, the Michigan, Ohio.
That's
Yeah.
not. As a West Coast guy, my entire life, that's not the Midwest. I don't care what people in
Michigan.
Chicago say it is.
Michigan is the Midwest.
Michigan is Great Lakes and Midwest. When
Yeah.
you grow up in Michigan. So.
Madness, pure madness.
We
All right.
didn't define it that way.
I want to
Alrighty.
thank everyone for watching, meaning Wes. Thank you, Wes.
Hey, Wes.
Thank you, Wes.
I especially want to thank my co-hosts and co-conspirators, Michael and Paula Batchelor,
Hey.
who are only listed in that order because of the tyranny of the alphabet. We will not be having Saturday Night Rails next week. I will be doing either nothing, or I will be finishing up my playthrough of Mass Effect Andromeda, or possibly starting my playthrough of the Mass Effect Legendary Edition, which I did buy this week. And I wish Bachelor's very good health and luck on your trailer experience. It's like camping, which I don't like, but it's not like camping because it's in a trailer. And so that's very nice.
It has a real bed,
It has a bed
and that does not suck.
and a kitchen and a bathroom.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now,
And
you
I-
gotta clean the bathroom yourself, but it has a bathroom.
I've always enjoyed camping, and I backpack, and I love it all. But I always thought I would love a more comfortable bed
Right.
and a better kitchen.
So that's it. If you
All
are
right.
watching this delayed, which I think everyone is, please leave us a comment about your rail game fan experiences. Next time we do this, I hope to have my multi-streaming figured out.
right.
That when I have posted simultaneously to Twitch and Facebook, the Twitch feed goes dark at some point, and then the Facebook feed stutters. And I have more than enough RAM to run both speeds. So it's something somewhere in the software that is
Fighting.
Oh, and Mike,
going crazy.
you've not done your shameless self-promotion for Arsis Entertainment.
You mean arsentertainment.com down here, where you can buy
Yeah. That
books
Arsis,
and
yeah,
novels and stories by independent creators? Yes, by all means, please. People who are not Wes, who has bought everything that is in the Arts Entertainment Library, if you like science fiction and independent creators, please visit artistentertainment.com. Otherwise, you know, you could buy my books on Amazon. You can buy them at Barnes & Noble. You could buy them at your local bookstore, which I would far prefer that you buy books from your local bookstore than buy them from me. I already spent my money. I don't have to pay extra rent on my digital storefront. Your local bookstore has to spend rent and power and all that kind of stuff. So this is an incredibly expensive hobby and horrible part-time job that I have being a bookseller. But people who make their livelihood completely from selling books, give them your money, not me. Buy my books, right? And I'll get the money
But
eventually.
yeah,
but
give him your money as well.
give me
right?
my money in
Your
a
books are
roundabout
good.
sort of way. Yeah, I think so.
Hey,
My mother likes them.
I like them.
Way. All right. Well, that's
Oh,
it. That's
hey,
my
I
pitch.
didn't know that Lindsay had a book.
She does.
Yeah.
You bought it.
I'll have to
does.
buy that too.
Are you sure you didn't buy this book? From the Ragtime
I'm
Once
sure
Upon a
I
Time?
didn't buy Lindsay's book. I bought your three. I
Well,
bought
there's-
all of your books.
A Ragged Magic by Lindsay S. Johnson. We have turned over the manuscript for book 2 of this to our editor, and we have contracted with a cover artist, the same cover artist who did this cover, who will be here in my house in 1 month's time, so we can really get all the creative stuff going. If you want to nuke us and destroy Ars Entertainment completely, 2 weeks from now, 3-4 weeks from now is the time to do it. This is a fantastic
it
book.
sexy.
Wes bought this book, and he's been reading it, so he can tell you everything about it. But yeah, if you want to buy Ragged Magic in print or ebooks, you can get it from artistentertainment.com, amazon.com, barnesandnoble.com. Pretty much anywhere books are sold, you can buy this book. I highly recommend it. And with that, I am logging off. I am Scott James Magner, the idiot with the microphone, and the stream is ending. And now's the time where we talk over it, and nobody knows if we're going to end immediately or not immediately.
Ooh.
Who knows what's going to happen?
Surprise!
I don't know
Who
when the stream would
knows?
end.